Hey everyone, welcome to the Oak Den YouTube page. This is my first video and it's just going to be a quick walkthrough of me making my first printable using acrylic gouache. I created this printable for all of my Instagram followers because I recently just hit 100, which I know isn't a lot, but I really appreciate everyone that follows me, and it means a lot that even 100 people want to follow my artwork. I recently bought these new acrylic gouache paints and they're really great. I really love them. So I thought I'd paint my first printable of this corgi bat illustration. The reason I like this gouache now way better than all the other gouaches I've used before is because I quite like layering and blending stuff, and half the time when I do it with gouache, which I might have been doing it wrong, is that I would come back the next day and try and paint over a layer and it would reactivate and bleed everywhere, whereas you don't have that problem with acrylic gouache. It's really nice, and the colours are really bright and bold. If you're painting with it, sometimes it can look kind of dull and muddy, but when it dries it looks really good. You should definitely swatch it all before you start using it. So I started off with an underwash of some peachy pinky colours, and then I've gone over and done the night sky, so they have some cool textures in between the stars and moon and all that kind of stuff. So what is the Oak Den and where did the name come from? It's my new illustration brand, which I'm kind of focusing on cryptids and magical stuff and cottagecore and all those good things that I'm interested in. I used to do have another brand, and I'd kind of draw stuff that I knew was popular and might sell, but I didn't have a passion for it. So I'm trying to focus on stuff that I like and just hope other people like it too. The name The Oak Den came from my mum's maiden name, which is more pronounced Oakden. The family legend of why we're called Oakden is that Charles II was on the run from a rebellion, and that my ancestors hid him up an oak tree, which is why it's called the Oak Den. But I kind of did our family history and it turned out we've been called Oakden for a lot longer than that, which is kind of disappointing because it's a cool story. And it's also on that side of the family, there was a woman who was burnt at the stake for being a witch, which I need to find out who that was because that's incredible and also horrific. And also one of my ancestors only 2 or 3 generations ago had a chimpanzee, but no one knows why or where it came from, which is also amazing and bizarre. But unfortunately most of the people are dead now that would know that kind of stuff, and it's very unfortunate because that's fascinating. I don't know why families don't keep, I feel like my families don't keep their history alive very well, which is very disappointing. I hope you enjoyed the rest of the video and seeing my process. If you'd like to see how I digitize this and create the product in the programs, feel free to comment below and I'll upload a video. So for the printable, I made one version of the design, like just plain, and then one like as a thank you card as well. So there's like both those options if you get the printable, which is only going to be available for another like 2 weeks for free on my website, and then I'll be changing it to like only like a couple of dollars, but yeah. So I hope you enjoy it, and if you don't see that video, it's a video in time, I'm real sorry. But like make sure you follow me on social, because I'll be trying to do like every kind of milestone, make like a little wee gift for my followers, you know, not much, but like, I don't know, hope you'll like it. Please like and subscribe, it would mean a lot, especially because I'm just starting out. I know I'm rusty, but hopefully I just get better and better, and I'm going to be trying to make videos like once or twice a month or more if I can. And yeah, like let me know if there's any kind of things you'd like to see, especially if you like following me on the other socials and you like oh, I'd like to know how you did that, because like all my favorite illustrators show how they do stuff, and I've learned so much from them. It's only fair to like share like the tiny fraction of knowledge that I have.